Are you wondering what the difference between a filet mignon and a ribeye is? If you are searching for the perfect steak, it can feel overwhelming with all the different choices out there. Nothing quite beats walking into your favorite restaurant and eating a delicious, juicy steak just how you like it. However, you can still produce the same flavor and juiciness that you get at a restaurant at home. So, many people have the same questions. What are the differences between the cuts of meat I see in the supermarket? How do I cook them? Will I receive a juicy and tender steak, or will it be chewy? Two of the most popular cuts of beef are filet mignon and ribeye. In this video, we're going to discuss the differences between the two. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another great video like this one. Let's get into it. Filet mignon and ribeye are both premium cuts of steak, but they differ significantly in size, texture, and flavor. Filet mignon is a smaller, rounded cut with a lean and tender texture, owing to its minimal fat content that appears as thin, delicate lines throughout the meat. On the other hand, a ribeye is a larger, more robust cut with a rich, juicy taste due to its high fat levels and thick, well-defined marbling. While both steaks offer a tender eating experience, filet mignon is renowned for its melt-in-your-mouth softness, whereas ribeye delivers a more flavorful and succulent bite. Ribeyes generally have more fat and saturated fat per serving when compared to filet mignons. The serving size for both steaks come from the USDA and is about 10 ounces and 5.4 per filet mignon. While ribeyes generally are cut with more fat, the serving size of steaks in either ribeye or filet mignon will be the largest factor in determining calories. Filet mignon comes from a part of the beef tenderloin. Beef tenderloin is a cut of meat that runs along the animal's back and spine. A filet mignon comes from the very tip of the beef tenderloin. The beef tenderloin tip is a delicate, tender part of the muscle. Filet mignon is cut into small portions, typically 2.5 inches thick, and served alongside a delicacy dish such as roasted vegetables. Many consider filet mignon as a luxury meal, as it is also referred to sometimes as a tenderloin filet or a tenderloin steak. Ribeye steaks are the most common type of steak. It tends to be a favorite among steak eaters because the fat content assures it is typically juicy and easier to cook. That is because it is a primal cut of beef from the prime rib. The prime rib sits on the lower portion of the animal's ribs, therefore it produces a tender and succulent flavor that feels like it is melting in your mouth. In addition, the ribeye has a perfect amount of marbling, which is the fat content. There are a couple differences between filet mignons and ribeyes. The first, of course, is where it is cut from. The filet mignon comes from the beef tenderloin, and a ribeye is cut from the bottom half of the ribs and comes from the prime rib section. Filet mignon servings are smaller, around 2.5 inches in size, and a ribeye tends to be a lot bigger. Filet mignon servings are smaller, around 2.5 inches in size, while ribeyes tends to be a little more significant. Filet mignon can be best when cooked quickly to medium or less doneness, allowing the juiciness and flavor to stay inside. Some great cooking methods are grilling, pan frying, and placing it in the oven. Some people even air fry it. It is also possible to buy pre-portioned fillets instead of cutting them directly from the beef tenderloin, making it easier on you. Ribeyes do well when they are cooked quickly over high heat. This searing that you would do with the ribeye causes the flavor to remain trapped within the steak, leading it to a tender, more delicate taste. Ribeye is delicious when cooking on a grill or a cast iron skillet. This allows the outside to reach a delectable brown and the inside to remain juicy. The amount of doneness in a steak depends upon your preference, but many people enjoy medium to medium rare steaks because the flavor stands out and the meat won't be dry. When you are cooking steak, most people prefer juicy steaks with rich, beefy flavors. Because of the location, filet mignon is cut from beef tenderloin, one of the most tender cuts of beef. When cooked correctly and with great care, filet mignon can produce one of the most tender cuts of meat you will ever taste. However, ribeye steak still tends to be popular because it has plenty of marbling and tenderness. Therefore, the tenderness between the two is very similar while producing different tastes. And there you have it. Those are the main differences between a ribeye and a filet mignon. We hope this video helped you with your decision on which steak you should cook next. Don't forget to visit momswhothink.com to learn more. Thanks for watching.